Mittersain of Nazara Tech, and we started by asking him about the company's equity investment in Pokerbaazi, parent company, which is Moonshine, because that is the one that gets impacted. Almost 192 odd crores is the kind of revenue that Pokerbaazi has delivered as well in the first quarter. Let's quickly listen in to that conversation.
Nazara's revenues and EBITDA do not constitute of any real money gaming businesses, and therefore there is going to be no impact on our operating financials or going forward growth, etc., as far as our current core gaming businesses are concerned. We, of course, have invested in Moonshine, which operates Pokerbaazi, which is the leading platform in that particular space. And we believe, it has been a good opportunity for us at the time of investing. This current proposed bill, as per what's come in the media, because we don't have access to the real bill, can put some, challenges to the current operating model of Pokerbaazi in India, if it were to play out. But the team is very strong, the technology is very strong, and we will figure out how to adapt that business going forward.
Right, Nitish, good morning. Hiral on this side. So you're saying it could put pressure from here on, but let's understand how much has the contribution been with regards to the first quarter. A revenue of 192 crores, which is not a part of the consolidated books. Though you've mentioned that an EBITDA loss of around 74 crores is what you've seen, and this is on the back of higher marketing spends during the IPL. Now, the EBITDA loss was due to the front-loaded marketing costs. With that, how much has been the contribution to the losses in the consolidated book?
Sure. So in Q1, Nazara would have not included any revenues from Pokerbaazi. It would have also not included any EBITDA profit or loss from Pokerbaazi. However, the share of associates' profit and loss would come below EBITDA and translate into PAT. In this case, I believe it was around negative 20 crores or 25 crores, in that range, for Pokerbaazi's contribution in our Q1 PAT numbers.
And now to add to that, if we are saying the 800 or 855 odd crores for what you've actually bought a Pokerbaazi for, how do you look at treating this entire investment from here on? Will there be a change in strategy? Because the government has come out and said that, yes, this is not going to be allowed anymore. So what would that strategy be from here on?
So first of all, I'd like to see the actual bill being presented and the contents of it, to be able to, figure out what is the impact and how we are going to mitigate it. That said, it's also important to understand that Nazara's own strategy is focused on its core gaming business, which is a global business with over 80% of our revenues coming from international markets. We are a very diversified gaming platform, which is resilient to any such disruptions, whether it is due to regulation changes, taxation changes, changing consumer preferences, technology changes. There's always a lot going on in the gaming world. And over the last 2 decades, we built our business in a manner to be diversified and resilient to such challenges. So we believe our own strategy doesn't change. But of course, for Pokerbaazi, depending on what's in the bill, they will have to adapt to it.
Nitish, morning. I have a 2-part question and just trying to understand this better. Firstly, I wish you luck that if indeed this bill comes through in the shape or form that is being believed right now, I wish you luck with re-strategizing that tech team that you spoke so highly about onto more profitable ventures. Now, until that happens, let's assume, Nitish, that we are right now talking at a time when you know for sure that this is the eventual truth. Do you do any, and it may not impact your revenues and EBITDA numbers, as you said, but does it have a one-off impact spread over 1, 2, 3 quarters on the bottom line?
There's definitely, depending again on the outcome of all of this, right? What the bill carries and how we are able to...
But I'm saying the hypothesis, Nitish, that let's assume that this is how it turns out. Yeah.
Yes, there would be. And Nazara has generally been a very conservative company. We report our financials conservatively. So if the situation demands it, we will create necessary provisions.
Is there any sense of how large could these provisionings that you would have to take, Nitish?
It's very difficult to anticipate, but the best way to think of it is, think of the entire investment as a provision.
Okay.
If the bill is very stark in terms of what online real money gaming can do in India.
So that's